Okay. I'm just gonna turn that down to like the lowest it could possibly go, just so you have like a little something to listen to, but whatever. Anyways, if you hear me like scribbling in the background or highlighting stuff during this recording, just know that, like, yet again, I'm finishing up my class, I'm studying. That's how it goes when I usually play super cozy games and I have my mic turned off. But the first part of this I have words to say, right? I have words to say. I didn't even start the stream for TikTok. That is how I'm having beef with TikTok right now. Okay, I don't want to stream, but it's like, bro. I should just turn on the TikTok stream. I should. Hold on. No, why does it always do this? No, cause if I'm gonna be productive, I have to be productive in multiple ways. I can't just. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to catch you up. It's not even what's been going on my TikTok. It's gaming. I'm gonna put Minecraft. Okay. Sims 4 rant. Sims 4 rant. Not about the door. Because Lord knows that people will get themselves in a tizzy. Normally I do this setup, that's how you know I'm pissed. Because I didn't even have this set up before I went in. Like, it's not even centered. It's not even centered, oh my gosh. I didn't even have this set up. I'm still in morning mode. But, oh my gosh, I need to tell y'all. Okay, so I have been trying to build up a current household for The Sims 4, right? And my current household is supposed to be just a mini super sim challenge where I have my main sim go through all the aspirations, right? And here's the thing. I use The Sims when I'm not recording to just like parallel play and study, so I have it going in the background, and you know, sometimes I step in just to play the game actually. You know, super casual player for a super casual reason, right? Wrong! Wrong! Because every single time I open this game, it crashes, right? Every single time I open The Sims, it crashes. I cannot get through a single play session without it crashing at least 3 separate times. And I know what you're saying. Just take the mods out your game. Take the mods out your game. Why won't you take the mods out your game? Girl, there are no mods. I used to play with hella mods. And then people were like, your problem is the mods. Take the mods out the game. Okay, so I took the mods out the game and I literally only kept MC Command Center. I kept what was like absolutely bare bones necessary, right? And even then it kept crashing, okay? And here's the thing, when The Sims 4 crashes, that ish will take my whole computer with it, okay? It'll crash OBS, it'll crash my streaming software, it'll crash everything. It'll crash everything. If I had any tabs open, because like I said, I'm going back and forth between stuff for college and stuff for The Sims and like stuff in my personal life. Okay, I'm doing multiple things at once while I play my dang game. Mind you, it'll crash everything. And that, like, I get that games crash. You do not have to tell me that games crash in order for me to know that games crash. But here's the thing, every single time I play, it crashes. So an hour's worth of work, bro, let me tell you, I completed a whole aspiration for her. I completed a whole aspiration, okay? The kids had their skills It was a whole nother day. I'm pretty sure we found out that my main sim was pregnant again or something. I built a whole room. I did a lot. And I was prepared, right? This whole time, I have been making so much grace for the. Oh my god. That man falling out of the tree scared the absolute shit out of me. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I give grace to The Sims because it's one of my favorite games. It's one of my absolute favorite games because it's Dollhouse. It's Dollhouse. Like they said when it was originally created, it's Dollhouse. I love the art style. I love the subtle goofiness. I love the in-depthness. But here's the thing. All of those good things are just unreachable because most of the time your game is crashing or it's tweaking out or your sims aren't moving or it's something or another. And here's the thing, right? As soon as you complain about it, people are like, by the way, my voice is giving out because I am a smoker. So yeah, I'm not like genuinely on the brink of tears. I am literally just tired. It's early in the morning. I have stuff in my throat and now I'm going to be yelling until my voice gives out. So there's that. But it's like I'm so sick and tired of modern day capitalism, right? I'm so sick and tired of this cycle of we have something good and then somebody wants to invest in the something good and the something good gets worse, okay? I what I think the history is, right, is that Maxis was the creator of The Sims or something, and then EA stepped in to buy it, and that's when it got like more than worse. And I'm like, I don't know when it happened, right? Because I used to play this game all the time, but it's just so freaking angering. I can't get through a single play session without this whole game coming down. That is my alarm to get up. I'm not gonna leave today, so. But it's like, it's more than that, right? I had to cut on my mic because I made a realization. I'm like, they always say, oh, well, they have to appeal to stockholders. They have to appeal to investors. They have to appeal to investors. Man, F the investors. F the investors. F them. F the investors. Because what the F are you investing in? What the F are you investing in if you're just gonna come in and destroy the game? And like some smart Alec is gonna come along and be like, oh, well, it's based on what they think is just gonna make more money. They're just trying to make more money. They're just trying to make more money. They're just trying to make more money. Off of who? Off of who? Off of who? Pray I hope you tell. Off of who? When you destroy your game, off of who are you making money from? Right? And if you look on my TikTok, right, I talk about Infinity Nikki and how sometimes they're a little shady with their cash grabs, right, and their little microtransactions, right? But the problem is the solution is that they listen to people, right? Right? They listen to people at least somewhat. The game fixes at least somewhat. F these investors, man. F the investors. F the investors. Why are you investing in a game that you are clearly making people hate? Because guess what? Because of all the shitty things they've done with the game, I literally do not buy anything for the game. Why would I? You ruined it. You purposefully ruined the game. Just trying to make some money. Just trying to make some money. How? How are you gonna make money when nobody wants to spend it on your cracked game? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's so frustrating to explain that I do not give a rat's ass about investor this, investor that. I don't care. I don't care. Because here's the thing. If Sally's lemonade stand is doing well, and I give Sally $10 more so she can make more lemonade, why then would I tell Sally, hey, instead of making your lemonade in the way that people like it and are getting bought, how about instead You add all these ingredients that make it cheaper. How about we cut costs on how much it, and then make people hate your lemonade, right? Right? Make people hate your freaking lemonade. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If they hadn't been so daggone money hungry, they would have still been making the money. If they had made, when I tell you, there are CC creators out there that make full, what feels like game packs. Some of them, if you pair them with script mods, feel like an expansion pack in and of themselves, right? All they had to do was listen to the actual player base, and then they could have, I don't know, made money off of the people that they're trying to make money off of. I don't know how, as an investor, you can be so dense. I don't know how, as an investor, you can look at something that people hate and be like, we're gonna continue doing that. We're gonna, even though you obviously are speaking out against it, like, oh my God, I bring you back to the lemonade stand dilemma, right? Why on earth would I then tell Sally, hey, so why don't you, instead of putting sugar, you should put like a little bit of salt and cut back on sugar. And when people tell you, hey, we can obviously tell there's salt, we don't like this, and then the sales for lemonade goes down, I'm then gonna tell Sally, hey, why don't you add limeade instead of lemonade? Because people are already not buying it, right? And it's not just about money, right? It's not just about money. I get that investors are about money, but here's the thing. You have to invest in something that people want in order to make the money from the people you want to make money from. And yet we see time and time and time again how who are these mythical stockholders who for some reason just throw money at everything but don't pay attention to what that money is gonna do or where it's gonna go. Talking about introducing microtransactions to a game that is notorious for having technical issues? Are you joking? Are you joking? Tell me you're joking. Tell me it's a joke. Tell me it's something funny. Tell me that this is a good stand-up routine. Please, please, I implore you to, because that would be the only reasonable explanation, right? Stockholders are stupid. They're stupid people. They're stupid people. They throw money at things, tank them, jump ship, and it's literally just a liquidation tactic, but it's like, The Sims is a billion-dollar franchise. It's so well known that it's in pop culture. Everybody knows The Sims. Do you know how stupid easy it is to make money off of The Sims? Do you know how stupid easy it would be to have your team focus on well-built expansion packs, to focus on fixing your game? How about, instead of all these damn patches, because they thought they were cooking with these patches. They thought they were cooking something crazy with these patches when they're like, oh, we're just gonna do it every month. Oh, we're just gonna do it every couple weeks. Are you dumb? Do you think that people are asking for patches because we just think? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know what anybody at EA is thinking, because all they think of is we gotta make money. And here's the thing, you're thinking so tunnel visioned that you're not maintaining what you have. My God, you're a man with his leg cut off and you're worried about how to get a drink of something. You're over here bleeding out on the floor and you're like, wait a minute, let me criticize this girl's top. That color does not suit her. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How can you sell a game that crashes damn near every hour on the hour for $50 billion? And I know what you're gonna say, me, capitalism, me. It's just so easy for them to me. Because past things and because of economics and because of who cares? Because we all know what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen. It's what happens with companies like this, okay? Go look through history and see what happens when companies start tanking themselves. They never come back from it. Humans are the most predictable creatures on this planet, and it becomes so obvious every time we see this dang pattern. How many franchises are we gonna have to see go down because all they can think of is in the moment profit instead of long-term profit? Like, are you joking me? There are people who've played The Sims who their parents played The Sims. Do you know how good your game has to be for people to play it across generations? The whole damn family, bro. My first introduction to The Sims was literally through The Sims 2 on my aunt's, what was it, PS2 or something? Literally busting out on The Sims 2. That wasn't even my console. That was a console that got handed down to me. That's how good your game was, that you could literally hand it down to the next generation and it would still hold up. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? That they took a game that was so good and tanked it because, oh, profit, oh, money. Clearly not, girl. Clearly not. If you're having to cash grab, then the cash ain't grabbing. The cash just ain't grabbing like it used to. Okay? The cash ain't grabbing. I don't know what is up with modern day capitalism and thinking, oh, people are just gonna buy the cheapest possible thing available because it's available. And it's like, not forever. Not forever. At some point, they will be like, wait a minute, this is outweighing the benefit. This is severely outweighing the benefit. In fact, I cannot even afford to invest my damn time into this game. I can't invest my time into a game where my progress does not matter because it will crash. When I go to use like miscellaneous thing from miscellaneous pack, suddenly 2 years worth of progress is gone. Years worth of progress. And when I say years, I mean I had to delete my other saves just to make room, or what I thought was making room for what? For what? For more space, for more saves, for hoping that this new save with stripped bare, right? Mind you, I can have fun with just about anything that you put in front of me, right? My game is stripped bare. I've been playing vanilla for upwards of a year. And yet my game still crashes. And yet my game still experiences significant glitches. And yet they have the audacity to look us in the eye and give us a feature to turn off certain packs or to select which packs we'd like to play. Like, are you out your damn mind? Are you out your plumb fucking crazy mind? I can't even cuss and swear that hard because I will get like banned off of something. I can't remember if it's TikTok or YouTube that don't like me cussing, but I swear to God, it's madness. This is stupid. This is just stupid. This is stupid. That's stupid. Stupid that I waste hours of my time, genuine investment, making a plot line, getting invested in the game, playing with the mechanics, doing everything under the sun to make it work and still have fun with a game that is so deeply embedded into my subconscious that I could literally pull up my dream journal right now and find dreams where I've talked about The Sims. That is how near and dear that damn game is to my heart, and they just throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away because of what? Because of what? Because Saudi Arabia wanted to buy it for $50 million. Who's getting the money from the sale? I have to know. Since y'all want to lay off everybody and their mother. Since y'all want to get rid of the heart and soul of the game, who's still making money from this? Give me a name. Give me a name. Give me a name. Because I'm sick of capitalism ruining everything. I'm sick of it. 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 We can't even have something like a cute little video game. We can't even have a cute little digital space without them somehow finding a way to just ruin it. Just ruin it. Just ruin it. Ruin it. Ruin it. Ruin it. Ruin it. And you know what the stupidest part is? You know what the stupidest part is? If y'all didn't know who else was in on the sale, if y'all didn't know who else is in on the sale, the leader of this glorious country's son, he did it. I can't remember if it's the ugly one or the uglier one, but one of them is in on the sale, and I can't remember which one is it. And it's like, why? Why The Sims? Why The Sims? Why The Sims? You got healthcare, man. They literally overturned Roe v. Wade, right? They are literally destroying the world that we're in. And yet, you have to touch The Sims too? You can't even have my little digital space. Without the modern world proving once again that humanity can't just let a good thing be. Can't just let a good thing be. And how long is it until a game like Teddy's Haven gets bought out? And now you gotta have all these microtransactions, DLC, expansion pack this, game pack that. Oh, if you want to go to another region of the game, you gotta pay $10.99 for it. And I'm sick and tired of the excuse of, oh, this is just modern capitalism. Because, girl, I don't spend money. I don't buy into it. I don't spend money on games no more. Okay, I figured that out years ago, that I can't spend no money on these games, because not only is it not worth it, you are literally just losing your money. And to find a diamond in the rough is so rare. Because like I said, I can say that I absolutely love Teddy's Haven, but I better hope to goodness that it never blows up and gets bought out. Stop selling your game. Stop selling your game. Stop selling your game. Stop selling your game. Stop. 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 Because, like, bro, an hour's worth of work. 1 whole hour of investing my time and energy into this game, into your game. 1 more hour that'll look good to stock investors. 1 more hour that'll go on their revenue stream as, look guys, people are still playing the game. 1 more hour of we can do whatever we want, and you guys are just gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for this pack. You're gonna pay for that pack. If you want this gameplay, if you want that gameplay, if you want anything to go on in your game. And guess what? Guess what? The biggest kick to the jaw about all of this is buying those packs does not fix your game. In fact, it could completely corrupt it. Completely destroy your game. Like the whole for rent thing of like, oh, if your Sims try to rent an apartment, you know, the title of the game pack, For Rent, your save corrupts. And it's like, who is making modern Sims? A supervillain? And then, oh my, don't even get me started on the Sims team on social media. If there is anybody who has lost their right to be a snarky asshole, it's every member of the Sims team, okay? Y'all should not be sitting up there snarky, snarky as all get out. Well, we gave y'all this. Well, if you take away mods, well, you can't really blame us. Well, guys, we're working really hard. Well, get off Get off social media. Do you rap or do you tweet? I can't tell. Get in the booth, bitch. Do you rap or do you tweet? Well, we're doing the best we can. Get off Twitter. Get off Twitter before I call your mother. Get off Twitter before I call somebody on you. My goodness. My goodness. All I see are tweets from the Sims team. Every time I scroll on my TikTok to see updates, it's from the Sims team, right? From the Sims team being like, well, we're doing this. Well, we're doing that. Well, you guys have to be patient. Well, nothing, because y'all are some liars. You got bought out anyways. Bought out, and now most of y'all getting fired. So was it worth going back and forth with the player base that you knew you would screw over eventually? Was it worth it? 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 Was the money worth it? Was the money worth it? Was the money worth it? I'm so sick of modern humanity. I'm really sick of it. Somebody needs to do something. Somebody needs to discover a new religion or something. Somebody needs to commit a miracle, okay? Somebody needs to do something. Somebody bring out some mythology. Somebody give birth to a demigod. One of y'all gotta do it, okay? Women laying up on their backs, having twins, talking about, I'm 21, my life is over. Girl, shut up. Take it to the clinic. Take it to the clinic or take it to the booth. Take it to the clinic. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Y'all don't understand. I was literally in a super sim save. Meaning that literally every hour that I'm doing my stuff is not just like fun taking care of my sim. It's like, oh, I'm legitimately being productive, bro. And I don't know what mental illness you can tie it to where my brain is like, no, I have to be productive. I have to get something done, right? I was doing work on that save for it to be gone. And guess what? Guess what? Do you think that because my game crashed, that my gameplay hours were taken with it? No. No. My game crashes and they still get to add to their statistics that they're doing well and that player involvement, engagement, whatever the frick frack paddywhack you want to call it. Why is it so daggone dark in here? Dang. They still get to say that we're up. We're up. Look, investors, we're up. Look, investors, we're up. They don't even know they about to buy this game, make a bunch of changes, and lose all their money. They don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know that they're playing into the same pattern that we have seen a million daggone times over. How many times do we have to see this? When are investors going to learn that if they just leave the good thing alone and just give it funding to be as good as the team envisions it, then they will get the profit that they want? How is that hard to understand? How is that so difficult to understand? Oh, we need to appeal to a new audience. Why? Your present audience had money. They had wallets. They spent the money. They spent the funds. And yet, they still see fit to betray. They still see fit to say, no, investor knows best. We are gonna do this cute, fun little thing where we completely drive away the player base, right? And then claim that we're making all these edits to bring the player base back, and then we're gonna shut the game down. Shut the game down because nobody's playing it and nobody wants to play it and we're not making money. On God, I'm telling you right now, if they pull a Bethesda and say, we shut down this game, you have no access to it, y'all gonna see me at the EA office. Y'all gonna see me at the EA office ready to receive a refund. Y'all gonna see me at the EA office ready to receive a daggone refund. If they want to pull up Bethesda and be like, oh, we're just gonna shut it down, nobody's playing it, y'all better not. Y'all better not. I ain't talking about no pirate. Oh, I'm talking about a real pirate. Yo ho, mateys. Yo ho. Yo ho. And if they don't want to give me a refund for it, I'ma take my refund. Okay? Because that's likely what's gonna happen. That's what all these stupid video game companies out their dang minds all trying to push for, that we own your product. We can take it away at any time. Girl, y'all would see me. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me. But no, it's another cash grab. It's let's buy The Sims. It's, oh my gosh, this game is so progressive. It has LGBT people in it. It has people that are darker than taupe in it. What a crime. 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 Is it a crime to fall? Like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sick of living with y'all. I'm so sick of living with y'all. And when I say y'all, I mean modern humanity. I'm so sick of sharing a room with y'all. I deeply am. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of walking past people's underwear. Okay? I'm so sick of having people eat my food. I'm so sick of sharing a dang planet with y'all. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Y'all don't even understand how hard I crash out for the games that I love and for the things that I love, because it's not just a game. It's not just a franchise. It has cultural meaning. And when we start letting the seemingly stupid things go, that's when the big things can walk in. Suddenly, you gotta pay every single time you open your game. Suddenly, you gotta pay for even the tiniest little features that you want. Suddenly, everything is unplayable. Bro. It all started with them trying to kick the teenagers out the mall. I'm telling you, the loss of third spaces made it so normalized for people to have to pay for everything. Meanwhile, you know what the kicker is? You know what the kicker is? You know what the real kicker is? Rich people expect to get the most amount of things for the least amount of money. When I was working in luxury retail, right? Every single call, do you guys have a discount? Do you guys have a discount? Well, can I get this for free? Can I get this? I'm such a good customer. I've been a customer for a really long time. Don't you think I should get this for free? Meanwhile, I'm staring at an order that's like $5,000. And you want something for free? You could make my rent free this month. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired of living in this world. And not in like a self-unaliving way. I mean in a divine justice way. Is everybody out the store? Okay. I mean in like a straight up like why? Why prioritize profits and not the method to attain profits? Why? I swear, modern capitalism is Sally has a lemonade stand. The lemonade stand gets a little bit popular, okay? Sally's grown-ass neighbor buys the lemonade stand, takes Sally out, replaces it with 5 more random miscellaneous girls who have never made lemonade, replaces the sugar with half salt, and then adds limeade to the menu when nobody wanted it, and now it's winter, and nobody gets lemonade. That's modern day capitalism. Is how bad can we really ruin things while still making a profit? Because liquidation, and then, bro, I say it way too many times that I study anthropology, that's too much. I'm literally taking an anthropology class, and when I tell you, everything in this world is messed up on purpose. They purposefully do things like this. They purposefully downsize and outsource to get, it's not, oh my gosh. Ugh, I'm trying to compose my thoughts, but when I'm frustrated and thinking really fast, it's not gonna sound that cohesive. So you just gotta stay with me, right? There's a concept called flexible accumulation where essentially a company will adapt like a virus and just move however it can to cut costs however it can. And part of flexible accumulation is to literally lay people off en masse wherever it is no longer profitable, right? So if a company started in the US, it's cheaper to just fire everybody, go to Mexico. And then if it becomes more expensive in Mexico, fire everybody and go to India. If it becomes too expensive in India, fire everybody and go to Thailand instead. That's literally what they do. And it's literally what they're doing now. Oh, don't make enough money? How about lay off half the team and then put out an expansion pack that nobody wants? How about we don't listen to the very community that we're trying to get money from? Like, bro, imagine if I ran a grocery store and people were like, you should really add like, I don't know, saltine crackers. You should really add some saltines, right? You should add some crackers to the grocery store. And I'm like, wow, a lot of people really want crackers. Let me provide donuts instead. Like, what the? And then, oh, they really thought they were being sassy. And I reroute back to it again. If I'm going in circles yet again, it's because I'm frustrated and annoyed. And what's crazy is I just came off another argument. Not an argument. A video of mine like blew up. If you're on TikTok watching, it's the door video, like duh. But what's crazy, right, is that even though I've already clarified what's up with that, there are still comments of a million different ways of how to solve one small problem. You're telling me your game is so fucked that there are quite literally, if I counted, there would be 50 different suggestions. And when I tell you, they're all perfectly valid, but none of them worked because I just had to exit the game completely and restart for the game to remember, oh yeah, I work. And it's like, I'm sick of everybody involved. 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 And honestly, even though I do not put anything against people on the creator network, I deeply do not. If you gotta make that money, make that money. It's modern day capitalism. But do not sit here and play in our faces as this game is broken, as it's experiencing issues, as it's literally getting sold off to a nation that it makes it illegal to be LGBT, literally threatening representation in the game. Don't sit here smiling, being like, bye, outdoor retreat, it's so fun. Wow, isn't it so great? You can do this and do that, and like I said, I really do understand, but this world is a deeply contradicting place, and I'm allowed to hold contradicting opinions about it. Make your money, I suppose. Make your money. 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 And make sure it was worth it, I suppose. Okay? Because then, oh my god, if you're on the Sims team, gone ahead and just delete your social media or turn it off or stop replying because you really think you're serving with that, like, oh, we're working on it, we're fixing it, just a heads up, here's how to do this and how to do that. Girl, how easy would it have been to partner with Twisted Mexi, who made better exceptions, and to literally incorporate the exception system into your game, right? So you can still make money off of people playing mods, but you can be like, oh, hey, we're tracking the real-time issues that people are having. Oh, hey, we can still allow our player base to continue to play, because keep in mind, just because people play with CC does not mean that they do not also purchase game packs. I want y'all to know that. Go back and rewind the clock and go watch X Urban Sims, right? In her LPs where she's showcasing the new packs, you see CC. You see the CC. People typically play with both CC and expansion packs and the part of the base game. That is the point. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Minecraft has CurseForge, and you don't see Minecraft being like, well, if you download mods, that's on you. It is. It is on your player base. However, trying to act as if your game is so good that it's just completely uncommon and just unreasonable for you to care about people who play with mods. And I'm saying that as someone who doesn't even play with mods, but it's like, it's just indicative of a bigger issue. It's indicative of a bigger issue, okay? That we have Snarkface1 and Snarkface2 on Twitter talking about like, well, you guys need to do this, and well, we're doing that. How about you shut up? You're losing your job. How about you go apply for Bethesda with all that dang snark? My god. My god. My god. And when I see how the Sims team talks to y'all, it's like, oh, you think that is sweet. You think that is sweet. Girl, I'd be pulling up LinkedIn profiles so fast. Because who are you talking to? Who are you speaking with? I find it so crazy that, do they not know what a video game is anymore? Do they think that the stockholders play the game? And that the stockholders are going to give you money for the game? They are going to give you money for the game, but it really would be important, right? For people to want to spend the money on the game so that the money they invest. Like, bro, look at this shop. Look at this shop, right? Look at this shop, right? Imagine some magical wizard came out of the sky and gave me an investment to work on the shop. Why would I not then bring more items that people are already purchasing, expand it in a way that they like, maybe even add more variations of what they like, more in depth, maybe have things have their own sections, maybe I could even troubleshoot, you know, because this whole pathway is kind of clunky to walk through. I could focus on a better experience. Why would I take the magic wizard's money if they're like, oh yeah, and you're gonna completely strip everything out the store and replace it with plastic toys, and half the store is gonna be gone, and it's just gonna be based on what you currently have now? Like, what is with investors only investing to make the game worse? I have not seen a single case yet where the investors are just like, okay, here's money. Do what has made you the most money in the past before. Like, what would be difficult about that? What would be difficult about that? You're giving them money. You're giving them money. You're giving them money to do what? To succeed and to make more money. So why then would you turn your back on the player base? Why then? Why then? Why then? Talking about, oh, we need money. You know, The Sims has been going under for a while. Really? I couldn't tell. Really? I couldn't tell that The Sims has been going under for years. Wow. I could have told you that. I could have told you that. And what's crazy, like I said, The Sims is the easiest thing to make money from, right? All you have to do is look at what has already been made for your game. Mod creators were literally the key to The Sims' success. I hope y'all realize that. Without mod creators, The Sims probably would have died out a long time ago, beginning with The Sims 2. Not even with The Sims 4. If mods didn't exist, let's be honest, a lot of your favorite creators on YouTube would have never existed in the first place. would have never been playing in the first place. Let's be so real with that. They could have literally just hired mod creators onto the team, either as consultants or as creative consultants, or maybe even just gave them a portion for their work. And I know what you're gonna say. That's impossible. Capitalism is selfish. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care for the standards of the world we currently live in. I do not care for the rhetoric that has been prevalent in the world we already live in. I don't care. I don't care if something is the way it is already, so I cannot ask for more. I don't care. I don't care. Some of y'all go through your lives not expecting anything from this world, and you get nothing for it because of it. Not me, honey. I have a walk-in closet because I get what I ask for, and I ask for it. And I make sure to ask for it, okay? One of us has a garage to park in because we ask for it, okay? And I'm so sick and tired of that rhetoric because it just leads people to have horrible self-confidence, to let ourselves be taken advantage of. I hate to say it. Actually, no, I don't. We are the 99%. We are the majority. We are the majority. Never forget that. We are the majority. We are the majority. We outnumber them. We outnumber them. And I'm so sick. And whoever you think them is, yes, we outnumber them. Whoever you think is currently in control, yes, we outnumber them. Duh. I'm so sick and tired of this modern day rhetoric of you should just be okay with whatever is handed in front of you. Not me, chick. Not me. Not me. It's never been me. It's never been me to accept whatever. To accept whatever. To accept whatever. You gonna tell me that my game is just gonna crash every single time I play it? Every single time I play it. No matter what and by the way, doing all of this file maintenance, oh, you need to clear this, you need to do that, you need to finagle this, you need to jimmy the lock on that one. Girl, shut up. Ain't nobody doing all that. Ain't nobody doing all that. And if you're gonna be like, well, then I guess you just don't want a good game. I guess you just don't want a healthy game. No, girl. People don't have time to waste. We do not have time to waste in a capitalistic society. We don't have time to waste. We don't have the time to waste. That's part of the reason I removed mods, because I did not have time to go through and update all of my stuff every single time there's an update, right? I didn't have to do ish to play Teddy's Haven, except for open this dang game and have fun. And that's it. All I had to do was open the game. To open the game. Just open the game. That's it. That should be it. That's your preparation for playing a game, is just opening the game. I don't know why on earth they have let it get this bad. Let it get so bad when years and years go by of people speaking out. And what's crazy is anybody's solution is just deal with it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Let them do what they want and just deal with it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Deal with it. No, you got to. Like, no. 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 I choose not to just deal with things in life. I choose to address them. I choose to look at the problem instead of assuming that the problem is me. Okay? Because if the problem were me, it would have been fixed immediately. It would have been fixed immediately. It would have been fixed on the spot. If the problem were me, it would have been fixed on the spot. Would it not? Is that not everybody's first line of thinking? Is, oh, I'm having a problem. The problem is me. Let me check if I'm doing something. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not? You're telling me I can't even open your game and play it. And now and you know what the latest tips for keeping your game healthy is, oh, don't collect too many things, don't take too many photos, have too many paintings, you know, the things that your Sims acquire and put on the walls, all those little micro things, don't have them collect too much in their inventories, don't have too many households, don't have this, don't have that, don't have this, don't have that, don't, you have to you have to turn on the cheats for this, you gotta reorganize for that. Oh, don't you know that you have to put your fridge in a locked room in order to have a party? You can't just throw the party, you then have to rearrange your Sims home to look like some type of dementia retirement home in order to play the game. Like, so many times in my life, I have encountered situations in which nobody wants to speak out heavily enough to cause anything. Why would I care about rocking a sinking boat? F that. Sims boycott. Sims boycott. I've already been on my boycott mode with completely not buying the game. But now that they've sold it, by the way, that sale was not just a rumor. It was confirmed. It happened. It's confirmed. They didn't even discuss it with us before selling us down the river. They didn't discuss it. They didn't discuss it with the people who want to spend money on their game. So guess what? I'm not spending no more time on this game. I'm not spending no more effort on that game. I'm not spending no more energy on that game. I have about 4 or 5 TikToks piled up. But I guarantee you, I'm not going to be opening this game. Oh, why is he just standing there? He never does that. But it's like, I'm done giving them gameplay hours. Because I hope y'all know, the gameplay hours are what they're going to these investors and saying that they have. Look how much recorded time people use. Look how we can put out something and some sellout somewhere is gonna buy it. How many times do we gotta tell y'all, don't buy the packs? Don't buy them. And it's not a matter of telling another grown person what to do with their money. I could give less of a if you went out and spent all your money on crack, okay? I'm telling you, don't spend your money on this game because they use that as reason to keep making bad content, to keep making low quality stuff. They use it against us. And by the way, if you're buying the packs, you're wasting your money. Anything before like 2020, anything, and I know some people say that werewolves are very in-depth, but I'm like, I don't like them weird two-legged things. I was expecting like a wolf and a man, not a wolf man, and I feel like we should have been given the option, but like whatever. Anything before 2020 was just, I mean, not like 2021, because Cottagecore came out 2020, I think. Anything after that Cottagecore pack, kiss the quality goodbye. Kiss the quality goodbye. You might as well not buy it because whatever those kits come with, you can find in CC. Y'all saw that natural glamour BS? And I really don't care about the creators who collab to make kits with the Sims. Y'all some class traders. Them people who pair together like with EA to make these dang kits saying, oh, made by this person, made by that person. I hope you know they're using you as cannon fodder. They're using you as cannon fodder because those lipsticks look god-awful, girl. They look god-awful. They look like shit. Okay, I have seen mod creators with half a pinky do better than that gosh dang kit. Talking about natural glamour. It looks like a 2-year-old did that. It looks like a dang 2-year-old made that. And there are still people who would happily defend it and say, no, you should not even say anything about it because we still got something. Girl, I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. I have never been a bare minimum girly, okay? I'm a Leo. Okay, I'm big Leo. Okay, I was literally born on the last day of Leo season. Give it 3 or 4 more hours and I would have been a Virgo. Okay, I'm a Leo. And if you're into astrology, if you're really into astrology, I'm also a Leo Jupiter and a Leo Mars. I have a Leo stellium. I've got big energy and I've never settled for less because you should never settle for less. Stop settling in this world. You make yourself miserable. Miserable, 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 miserable. That's why I don't mean to be yelling in this precious baby's face, but like he be sleeping most of the time anyways. Um but it's like I'm not gonna be spending any more time on The Sims because that is their real currency. Because obviously people simply not buying the packs is not enough for them to just do better, do better, do better, do better. Sally's lemonade stand is failing. Sally's lemonade stand is failing because you replaced the sugar with cornstarch. And you're questioning, well, if we maybe sell limeade made with that same half cornstarch, are they gonna want it? Oh no, they still don't want it. Oh, well, if we add strawberry lemonade and replace the cornstarch with salt, are they gonna want it? Because salt is cheaper for us to use than sugar. So this should be perfectly fine to do, right? No. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine, and it's not okay. It's not fine, and it's not okay to completely gut your game, try to sell it for parts like it's a cheap whore, and then sell it back to us as if we should want it. And like I said, for the longest time, they put the Sims creator community on the front lines, right? Those who are part of the EA creator network, those who are on the front lines with people arguing about the viability of the packs, they're just using y'all as cannon fodder. They're using y'all so they don't have to address anything. They can just push it off. Here's a bunch of creators who can take the hits for us. Because everybody's talking about, why are you still trying to get paid by EA? Why are you still trying to get paid by EA if the game's not working? Why are you betraying us? And it's like, money will make somebody do some funny, funky things. And while I can respect the hustle, I don't have to respect the trade. Okay? I can respect the hustle and not the trade. Over here contributing to the problem. Okay? Nobody should be advertising them packs. F adventure awaits. Ain't no adventure awaiting you, bro. We all know that you're gonna boot up that pack. It's gonna be some rabbit hole shit. Okay? It's gonna be some rabbit hole bullshit. And then we all know that everybody's gonna get frustrated. Why is my game crashing? Oh, the patch that came out the week after the expansion pack came out crashed the expansion pack when you try to camp in a tent. Oh, where are all these missing features? Oh, when you go into the game and you try to do something rudimentary, you quickly discover, oh, they didn't put this in the pack. Oh, they didn't put that in the pack. Oh, they didn't put this in the pack. No. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Why? Why? Because somehow, some way, some reason, for some reason, it is just cheaper to literally scalp your audience than to just make the, oh my God. Oh my God. 1 second. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. My mom texted me to send her a pic of the grocery list. So that's fun. I'll be back in like 1 second because, yeah.
I should crack open a window. It smells like angst in here. It's because I was pacing. I was like pacing before the stream started. I was heated during it. I ain't even taken a shower this morning. Because I got up ready to study. Ready to study alongside my Sims. If you hear that I'm out of breath, it's because I just jogged up a flight of stairs. But it's like, this is some BS. This is some BS. This is BS. And then they're gonna put out a statement being like, oh, well, we're just gonna introduce a little AI. Bitch. Are you serious? In a time where people do not trust you, where people are on the fence about you, where people all over the world are on the fence about AI and leaning on the side of not liking it, you're gonna be like, but we're not gonna change it. We're just gonna add some AI. I ought to punch your mother. I ought to punch your mother and tell her that she raised the worst human being in the world. Because that's stupid. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. And if you're gonna tell me, well, they had to do that because, that's what companies are doing, and a lot of companies are doing it. I don't give a if you're gonna explain something to me by saying, well, that's the way it is right now, and that's the way it has been, that's not a good enough excuse. That means you can't explain to me the intricate processes for which this occurs, which, it's just stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. That man scared me. AI, right? They say it cuts down on cost, right? It cuts down on cost because it's doing a shittier job. Just like them people who are trying to make Tilly Norwood, fucking Tilly, trying to make Tilly Norwood an actress, and it's like, that's not an actress. That's not an actress. That's a computer program. If anything, she should count as animation. Whatever movie she's in, it can't even count as animation because it's not animated. It's stolen faces. You're stealing human faces in order to make human faces. Just so, oh, when, they could do every single thing we say, exactly how we say it, and we don't have to pay them, and we don't even have to work, and it cuts down on cost, it cuts down on cost, it cuts down on cost, it cuts down on cost. Money. Ain't it funny? In a rich man's world. Money. Funny how y'all want to make money, but you don't want to consider the people who will make you money. That's always the catch-22, right? They always want to make some money, but they never want to sustain some money. Always want to make it, never want to sustain it. This franchise is so old that people playing it literally introduce their children to it. Literally grow up playing The Sims 4. And yet, they don't think to themselves, hey, why don't we just do what worked in the past, release pretty full packs about once a year, and make our money that way? If we're gonna charge an exorbitant price, might as well make sure that it will be exorbitantly bought into.